try and do something heroic. 1 versus 4. Quick plant, Zipic's not gonna check it. Oh, the giant trigger discipline the lineup. He's got 2. He's given himself a chance. And there's low HP on Kerrigan with AWP. They have to get back to this bomb. They've got 45 seconds to do it. And it's Config that's gonna make the move first. He gets off the platform. He could totally surprise them all. As he pops back out, it's Device to go down. Config, this is a huge, huge round because this was potentially in a 1 versus 4 map point for Astralis. And as mentioned, Kerrigan is low on HP. He's trying desperately to find the op pick. Still behind the wall at top middle. He's gotten a little bit closer to the van. But Config's watching the angle and he's done it. 1 versus 4. Similar to Config, he's going to try and wait and allow them to walk into his crosshair, but they will check it this time, nearly line it up. It's Kerrigan with 1, but there's the response. Config and Rubino, it's map point Dignitas and money gone Astralis. Playing still for overtime, it's not done just yet, remember. Zonic takes the first damage down to 74, but they're approaching fast, very fast. Smokes out, Config's got to rotate to the balcony instead. They've already forced back Rubino, in that position as Tensky drops. So this is actually reasonable for Astralis to get to the site. Glaive's got MSL. Overtime, it's looking likely, but it's Rubino to pull 1 back. Good refrag from Device. And it's all to Cajun B. Not to happen this time. Overtime. But they still have the man advantage on this. However, that's pulled back. Good drop in from Cajun B. And they have to go on this A site. 49 seconds, bombs at stables. They've just grabbed that again now, but if they try and run back, Cajun B's looking toward it. He spotted it. He's got it again. Glaive down. And this, Kerrigan, I mean, that was a call to go to B. That's a desperate call late, considering they have no information.
Well, the bomb's down now as well. 35 seconds. He's pretty much committed to this side of the map. He has got the AWP. 1 kill will be enough, but that timing not going to work out in his favor.
Bionic goes Bionic to take down Config. It's just Rubino, 1 versus 3. And this could be the 1 round Astralis need. Unless Rubino's got something to save it. 2 kills so far, 2 more to find. Bomb ticking. He's got a kit. He's going to try and elevate himself to find the shot on Zonic. He's done it. Glaive, he can't move. He can't afford to. He knows he's at stables. And Rubino's on 2 HP, but he gets the shot toward him. The pillar is all that saves Glaive. Baits out with the tap. And Glaive, he's playing this correctly. He's going to have to go eventually. And it's going to be now that Rubino gives it up. Glaive just stays alive. Smart to escape.
What a tense situation.
Still has a kit though. He still has time to hold this. They're still available to him. And Glaive, he's shoulder checking it 1 second. Thankfully, he hits the shot and they will get the 1 round. Pix gets behind the APC. They have a chance to catch them off, and there it is. Rubino dropped. Kerrigan knows he's the only one in that position. It's typical. They do find the player Config. Good entrance. Zonic that was playing at Cannons to try and catch them. And the smoke and flames. It's Kerrigan in the open through the gap. Config, it's Glaive. And Dignitas, they may just pull their map back as Device has to clutch this 1 versus 3. First shot on Config successful, but Tensky down the ramp. He's going to hit the headshot, and they'll get away with it. Very heavily. Device is in a good position to potentially catch off Cajun B as he walks out from kitchen, and that works well. He's actually got a kit in front of this window. Device, he's got a kit to pick up. He's got a smoke. This could, he overthrows it, and MSL's still there.
Oh, can you imagine?
Angles that'll force the peak from Astralis.
The thing is as well, there's an incendiary in front of the site, but the T still have a Molotov themselves. They don't need the faces. They know the CTs won't have kits. That's almost a given at this point. But that base by MSL, that makes it interesting. That's the Molotov gone as well. Up to Rubino, gets 1. Can he find the second? It's up to Zipex, got the AK in hand. It's going to be very tense there, but he manages to get it. And how have they thrown that round away? You can see.
It's going to be him at Palace, the other 3 coming out from a ramp. Rotation coming over from Device early, and Glaive, good pick on Rubino. Feder still takes down Tensky, but they turn it. No, they don't, not at all. They can't even get in, not even a response. And Astralis with Zonic and Kerrigan close out the last 2 kills. Kerrigan's already locking down backside with Heaven, so it's all about covering angles to probe it for information. And there it is, good entrance from Kerrigan. Times it well, MSL goes down. Tensky versus 2. Watch Zipix because he's got 11. The kit's on Kerrigan. He's the one that has to hold it, which means Zipix, lovely stuff! Has to go for the hold on the diffuse Kerrigan. It's just the wrong person with the kit, and it costs them so much. And they're getting closer to the site. Kerrigan has armor, has the op. Watch for the boost, though. Are they going to go fully for it? Up above, Kerrigan sees it, nails it as well. And there is a kit, Kerrigan! They've done it! What are those 2 shots? And Glaive, somehow he's Houdini. He's gone through smokes on Cobble, he's gone through smokes on Mirage, and he goes through a smoke awkwardly in this one, and it works. It's overwhelmed, good damage done onto everyone. Still, it's Device, the only one untouched, unscathed. But look at the lineup, look at the damage done. It's Cajun B, he just has an easy shooting gallery.
Yeah, as well, so it's kind of a bait and switch. His character gets the first kill, it's up to Cajun, do something with this, gets the first kill, looking to get more, finds 2, but they know exactly where he is, but somehow gets the 3rd. This could be the round saved, but up to the 2 versus 2 now. Device and Zipix do fight back.
And Zipix, with 2 kills of his own, is the reason that they are back in this. It's Tensky. After Cajun B gives them a chance that has to close this out, and Zipix finds 3 of his own. Another solid performance coming in from him, an accurate headshot, 21 kills total.
And the bomb will be planted at this stage, but still a 3-on-2. favor of Dignitas.
Glaive planting the bomb. Gives them a hope here. One kit, Tensky's got it. As a nade throws toward Heaven, does do damage onto Rubino, down to 47 now for him as Glaive tries to find the shot, and Xyp9x is just gonna wait on this. He's gonna bait them in. Good shot, better still, he gets one. That's gonna make the job easier for Xyp9x, who has good positioning on Tensky when he walks through. Low HP, Cajun, it's a nice shot. And Rubino can try and cover them on the cross. No smokes. Throw the bomb. Smart. Does he know it? Can't do anything about it.
Oh, they throw across the bomb and still face the angle. Just hold tight at that point. Why is there facing McGlaive? He's trying to do what he can, and it looks like it will be enough. MSO, 8 seconds remaining, still 2 to find.
And Device has to stick this. He's gotten to the corner. Device is gonna, oh, that X-ray. Looked like he was just gonna walk back and give himself up. Good positioning, catches out Glaive, catches him off. Device is low. 19 HP for him, 5 for Device. And he will win it. It's gonna be map points, series point, and potential legendary status again for Astralis.
Sent to ace play here. They'll try to get the mid control, take the presence away as his teammates do strike towards the A site.
Device with Glaive is down. Rubino's not looking. He's gonna come back now, but he's gonna get caught. That's the opening. Kerrigan this time through the door, not Xyp9x, so a change in play, but Cajun B, edge of the smoke, good find, and Glaive's not there, not close enough to refrag. Kerrigan's desperate to find one in the smoke. Instead, it's MSL, found by Xyp9x. It's a hero play, and Glaive will close it. Astralis.
Still going to be the ones playing with them, but the Ninja's a bit more proactive this time on taking control beyond. Fountain, Worlded still stuck outside. He's flashed. He can't see anything. And Pit not only destroys Waylander by the Fountain, but he takes down Worlded and then follows it up with another one. And the team moved up there to try to grab some intel, and now they push out towards long. There was a good pop flash from Waylander. He's taking down Pit. Forest, he's looking for more now. Exist, trying to peg him down, but he can't do it. Waylander finds a third kill onto Exist.
To be there, and again, these boosts above smoke, they're paying out normally pretty well. Worlded turns the flash, but actually gets into a little bit of trouble. But Waylander, pure babysitting ability at that point, but it's Pit who's going to break through. But it does leave these two in a bit of a pinch, and Forrest going to pull on that pinch, and now we're going to get the plant coming in. And again, Exist finds one more. It's down to a 2v2.
These Tech-9s are doing so much work. Exist with another headshot against Markelov. Shar is the last one going, but there's his first pickup. Keep in mind, the bomb never actually went down. They never got secure hold of the bomb site. So now it's Shara versus Exist. Exist has it up in hand, though, and he's going to line up the shot against Shar to close out the round. Have the bomb down. A lot of time has already expired, and the Ninja's now struggling to get past the CT main entry point. There's another re-kill from Pit, though, taking out World at it, pushing back in. Get right. He's going to fall to Markelov just outside of the Pit, but another frag comes out from Forest. It's all on Blade. He's keeping himself out there to try and prevent the Ninja Diffuse from coming in against Pit, but that smokes a bit off its mark. Nicely shot from Blade. An instant headshot on a Pit. One more to go. He's wasted so much time. Runs out of ammo. He's got the knife out. He's going to run, but he knows he's wasted enough time. Flip side, hold the line on the B bomb site. He's taken down by Markelov.
Great contact play so far from Flipside. It's down to Get Right, who has to be the last standing bastion here for NIP. The backup's on the way, but it's Get Right doing it all day again. Goes in for the 30, gets it, and Flipside being shredded down by one man. That's 4 kills back to back.
Still, they've put them out of their usual positions. The flashbang comes in 9 seconds. If they're going for the safe plant, Pit peeks out from Semi. It's going to be traded quickly, though, by Waylander as they take him down. Exist moves out, finds another one against Waylander, and a second against Blade now. It's just Markelov. He's held back. Thankfully, it's the safe plant, but now he's got a miracle to pull off here, and he's got no flashes or anything to hold the Ninjas back.
Well, an excellent gambit from Flipside to start with, but it is down to Markelov in this 1v3. Well, not being diffused just yet. He takes the swing, he takes the fight, he doesn't get the shot he needs. Now Freiburg's holding it down, having full faith in Get Right to stop Markelov from having any traction into the round. It takes out Shara, and here's Get Right, the king of spray, reclaiming that title again, denying Flipside a step towards the site. And again, this push looked so brilliant in the making, but now running out of time. Wilder going to take a quick fight, and he gets shut out.
It's the third kill now. Forrest moving in. There is still some hope for Nip to close it out on this round as he takes down Blade, but it's a 2-on-3. They only have flashbangs to make this work. Pitt still on the other edge of this one, moving it. They're not even paying attention to the other. Oh, Forrest shuts down Shar after being brought down to 20 HP. He's picked up and up now, and he's going to try to move back in even terms. 2-on-2. Pitt also moving in from construction. They know Markelov is tucked away in the CT. Cubby over there. He's sticking the bomb. 4 seconds left. Forrest misses the shot. He's going to give up on it, but we see Forrest making the connection. Waylander finds the response. The bomb timer getting so low. Forrest trying to creep in looking for this kill, but Waylander denies it. And Flipside still in this game now, 2 rounds away from OT.
For those sort of things, anything to give you the advantage, but looking at the posture that's starting to form behind the Flipside boys, it's looking like a tender towards B for now, at least. Again, that could all change here. They could move Wilder and Shara through short and kind of come back up through connector, but it doesn't look like the plan here. Exist and Freiburg might be the ones to decide everything here when it comes to this map for NIP.
That's going to be a boost. Again, they've been using this a lot with World Edit, and oh, he almost gets an opportunity to find a kill there. Ducking just a little bit below that. Freiburg is going to be able to avoid death, and not only this, but Forest and the rest of the Ninjas got aggressive towards the A side. They've caught out Blade, taken him down, and now there's going to be shoehorned and going for a B. This is not looking good at all. There's no time left. Exist finds a first kill. Waylander with the trade, but Freiburg on a peek grabs two. What happened? All of that formulation, and then such a huge amount of hesitation on the final round. Then is taking a big risk being this far pushed out right now. He's going to look for them. They're lining right up, and he gets both of them. Forest and Pit both go down. That kills the hit. Shara, oh no, is caught off switching weapons, but it doesn't even matter. He just killed Freiburg anyway.
Really try and lock it down. Give them pretty much all the site. Allow them to plant, but then play hard on the retake, which will be coming in pretty soon, I can imagine. Again, Exist watching his close left side. He knows that he can push through it. Bomb not going to be planted. Geralt, good timing on that. Follows up well towards Markloff. And, ooh, what did it on the run?
A clothesline coming in from World Edit, but Freiburg coming in to try. He actually doesn't stop the plant, and he's killed by World Edit, and then there's another frag from Shara. All of a sudden, flip side have the man advantage here. Forest trying to turn it around. He can't execute Shara. Now he's down at 1 HP. Pit looks to turn the tables too, but there's another kill from a Glock, nonetheless, I believe, from Shara, and Pit is going to get decked by World Edit.
I'm done. Opportunities are plenty here for NIP. However, World Edit almost is the kind of ace up their sleeve. He has the Tech 9 still. A dangerous crossfire position for Markloff, but it pays off, and then some. Finds up the follow towards Freiburg. Goes for more, and he gets it. Forest goes down. Sick round coming out from Flipside. Perfect start. They're partially blinded on the CT side, which has allowed a little bit of room to work. And look at it, Markloff catches out Forest, but Freiburg gets an accidental one through smoke. The counter flashes come out, and it's setting up Freiburg perfectly to just sweep them aside. Nicely done by NIP.
Change-ups from Flipside continue to catch the Ninjas off guard, and now it's going to work again, bringing things down to an even 2-on-2. They're really focused on someone being behind ticket boxes. They smoked it, they mollied it. There's no one there, so that's a lot of utility gone. And now the only stuff they have left is Waylander with 2 flashbangs. Those mollies could have been used to box these players and connector off. Shots coming through, both of them holding, but Waylander just gives himself away to Exist as he walks up the staircase. Markloff, the last one alive. They know he's back here. As he moves out, he grabs the first one, though nobody's checking behind that box. He's low, 12 HP, trying to run away now, and his Exist moves in. He's still being cautious about this. A lot of time being wasted, but Markloff is going to play this back, play it cautiously, wait until he presses him, but Exist finds the shot. With 11 HP left, he's going to clutch it out for NIP, and they'll find a 5th round.
Path though through CT, and now World is creating his own. Geralt gets overrun. Now Freiburg's in a little bit of a spot here. He can't take a clean fight. He's got people left, right, and center. He knows he's got support from jungle. Waits for it well, but World is still going, as is Shara. We're down to a 2v3, and my word, Markloff finds Pit, and now Exist mollied out. The plant is for him, but he can barely see it. He gets the tag on one. It's not enough. Markloff's there. The defuse comes through. Flip side.
But World Edit hasn't noticed it is that Forest is sitting just at the bottom of the staircase, and as Blade walks in, he's going to be surprised. Forest looking for the second pickup, but World Edit denies it. Takes down Forest, and now in the 2-on-2, the bomb's gone down. It's up to Flipside to make the reaction now. That nade should be a touchdown, and there you go. Shutting out Pit. All they've got to worry about is Exist, and he is stuck in T-ramp right now. Smoke comes over top of the bomb. Markloff, he'll be safe to push up and start the defuse. Exist knows this, and he can see the peak at the top of the staircase, looking for the spray down and try and shut down Markloff, but he's not going to find it. Markloff survives with 13 HP. Exist looks like he's making it out of this round too, but it doesn't matter because the guys from Flipside have defused the bomb, picked up the round, and are continuing to run away with the scoreline.
But look at the aggression. That's the difference here. They are just plowing up mid, but Geralt says no. Markloff on the support does have a chance. No, he's going to get the follow-up. Markloff catches out Freiburg. This could be huge. He's been able to back away. Waylander finds Forest. What is going on? And now NIP are falling like flies. It's down to a 2v3. Markloff has control here with those 2 frags so far, waiting ever so patiently. In fact, more! And the Beast is getting its meal of the day already. Pit gets absolutely destroyed and now Exist in the 1v3. All right, what did it? Doesn't go for it. They're going to back away, but they're going to hear these steps. They're going to hear the drops from Waylander. Oh, hello. Hello. That's 3. That's 4. Waylander, you absolute beast.
Can't grab anything up close. Gotta be careful. Make sure it doesn't get sprayed, but that flashbang is huge. He moves directly in there. Now has an AK in hand, but he is kind of trapped at the moment here in the little cubby, trying to peek his way back out, looking for the frag on a Pit, but he's not going to find it. Meanwhile, in the site, though, Markloff and Blade have found 2 pickups. It's Pit and Get-Right that go down. All of a sudden, you're just looking at Forest and Exist, and they're both separated as well. That's a good nade going over there onto Blade. Brings him down to 64. Exist finding a pickup. Shard trades. Forest, though, he's caught out, and it's going to gonna be Waylander catching him on the flank. It's another round for Flipside. Trying to see if they can force some rotations early on from Flipside, and Forest pushing into the Palace as well, but he's burning. He's got to be careful there, taking quite a bit of damage from it too. Pit following it up. They've got 3 players inside, but Pit's now at 20 HP. Flipside, they've rotated, but not everyone. They are sort of expecting if something is up. Markov for the first kill. He finds a second, and Forest again on Shara.
It's Waylander. He has it all to do. Get on towards A. He's the one who can stop it, but no, he gets overrun by Getro. We're down to a 3v3. The HP is dire for the Ninjas. It's down to nothing. The retake is building. Forest has a chance, but it's being stripped away piece by piece. Forest finds Blade. Can he find any more? The 2v2 now comes into effect. Wilder finds assist, and it's the 1v1, but the defuse is coming out.
He's not going to make it.
Flipside have done
What
it.
is this? Flipside of upset Ninjas in pajamas in huge fashion. It's a 2-1 victory for them.
Chris is up there and already getting shot at, but JDM maybe a bit too soon, and that's going to reveal his position. Elige going down, and JDM out in the open, fighting from every angle, and he's going to be taking out Mouse Sports, winning a 3rd round.
What's right now, not quite able to do it, but this is how you can change things up. Finally, straight YOLO B, off of Plateau, onto that B site. Now we have to see if Liquid can hold.
Well, they're all stuck on the side of the box and take... Oh, and there's the shot coming through. JDM taking 2 in a row, and then a 3rd. It's going to be Speedy going down last. What a great round.
Said, if I can spot it, you could be sure that Nico and Kassad definitely spot it. You know, like that was one of the go-to kind of setups that Liquid were using, their default setup against VIRTUS.RPO yesterday on Cobblestone. You can be sure that Mouse Sports, they'll make the adjustment, because you don't just...
They know what's already happening. The flashes are coming through. Hiko is going to be going down, and now the push is on. The Glocks are overwhelming. Simple 9 bullets left. Hasn't reloaded yet, and is not going to get a chance to either. It's, in fact, Dennis picking up 2 great kills. A 3rd one coming in. Dennis looking for more. It's just Elige left, and he can't reload in time. What a great round for Mouse Sports. And again, an absolute roar erupts from the 2nd floor here, as you can just hear them downstairs. Nico coming in from Catwalk. There's a grenade on Nitro. Now they're taking a bit too much time for Night King. And JDM has a Molotov. I have to point out, they do have a smoke right now on Chris, but if he uses it, that's going to be a horrible flaw. Now he's alone out in the open, and that's going to be the round. Liquid picking it up. Yeah, and Chris hitting us, oh, so missing a shot there that he probably should have been able to hit. Now the bomb is being planted. Nico trying to be sneaky at the edge of the smoke. Not quite going to be working out. Not connecting with the spray either. Somehow Nitro picking up that headshot in return. And now 3 versus 4 with the bomb ticking inside. Flashbang through, and it was a beautiful one. If Nitro had pushed, they would have all been dead. They're trying to do it anyway here. Now he's actually stacked up next to them. What is going on? Finally, Chris and Speedy coming through with a couple of kills, but Simple and JDM are still alive. It's a 2-on-3, and there's JDM with the first kill on next. Simple helping out, and that's going to be the round. 16-6 as Liquid take out Mouse Sports on 2 maps and make it into the top 8.
On the site at the moment, smoke's going down, and that'll give him some more cover. Bomb getting taken down now, and there's 2 versus 5. And the longer these remaining CTs take, the more the rotation's going to come in. They're trying to cut it off as it does come in. And look at that! There are 3 massive kills here for Fnatic. All of a sudden, 2 versus 2. What is going on? It was a 5 versus 2. Now it's a 4 versus... It's a 1 versus 2. Down to 1 versus 1 now. JW's got the bomb. Going for the plant here. Kishima, last man standing towards CT.
And JW, he's got to be cautious here. He doesn't know exactly where his opponent will be. He's trying to bait him out by faking the plant. But Kiyoshima, he realizes how much time is on the clock, and he's going to make it a sure thing by just waiting until that bomb is finally planted. And now he can start to make the move, knowing that JW is on the site, and he's going to find the frag. JW will fall. Maintain the numbers advantage, which is actually very smart for playing, to give up the bomb site and let those grenades of Fnatic wear away as he just holds tight. And we can see they're able to frag the lurker, which was flush. The bomb's going to go down now, but because of all of that, it's a 3 versus 2. Ridiculous shot there from Crims. What else is he going to get from this?
Crims and JW. JW on the quad position, so the Crims is putting in more work here. How many could he get? That's a 3K, that's ridiculous. JW, last man standing now versus Rain. Rain jumping around the corner, trying not to get headshot here. JW is not going to be able to do it. More massive damage done though. And FaZe are screaming. They're on the floor below us, and they are absolutely shouting every single round here.
With the pick onto the bomb side, allowing a bomb plant, and a 3 versus 3 retake situation is in store now for FaZe.
Jacob's going for the flank through A main, but Crims is already in position. Fox on short, Rain towards the car. Now you have those late smokes coming in. Those are such a problem on the A site. It makes it really hard for the CTs to retake. It wastes a lot of time. Is Jacob going to check the blind spot here? This is going to be a really important frag. That clock is ticking. He's shoulder peeking. He's trying to bait for the information, and he gets it and punishes it. Great stuff by Jakim. The CT's coming in now, and JW is the last man standing here, but that clock is still continuing to tick here. That's an important frag, and it might be too late for FaZe to defuse the bomb. Can they at least contain JW on the site? They're going for the kill here. They're just about going to get it, but it's too late, and they may fall with the bomb as well, and that's not what they need right now.
The element of surprise, it's good for just a moment. In that window that he'll get, he's got to make the frag immediately. And the smoke has been put down. JW here's the plant, the defuse attempt there, and he gets the fast frag on the Kiyoshima. Oh no, he pulls out the pistol at a very unfortunate moment. Oh no, what is going on right now for JW? And Fox, he doesn't have a kit though.
Oh no!
He actually does not have a kit. He's going to actually have to run away. JW's actually won the round. But they could have a favorable situation. Olofmeister, I don't think that they heard his scope there. He is in an unknown position, and he will strike, finding Kiyoshima by forklift. And now it's just two left. AZ easily dispatched, leaving things to Fox. Yorpa, but he has the Khalil, and he's got 3 players to contest against. It will be Crims who takes it down, and that's going to be a 16-9. Actually sort of spread out, so it's going to be difficult for them. They're giving 1 versus 1s all over the map, and looks like Fox will win this one against JW. He does take a bit of damage, down to 32 health, and Jakim might find himself another 1 versus 1, but he gets caught going up into connectors. This is a disaster right now from FaZe.
Olofmeister and Dennis combining to take Jakim down through connector. That is a very important hold. You can see the split was attempted by FaZe. Remainder of the team towards A. AZ showing up. The one tap there from Crims. That's the bomb down as well, which means full rotation. And nothing but headshots coming in here for Fnatic. Only JW's been lost. Dennis will finish things off there towards A. Great start. We see more shouting downstairs there.
Have to connect the entry frags, and they have to do so against Olofmeister initially. He's playing that bench position. There's the first fast snap. Second frag made by Olofmeister. Now the cavalry has arrived as well, and Flusher is going to make quick work of Kiyoshima, leaving just Fox in the apartments, but with no support, he is going to go down.
He found one, and down goes JW as well, and the bomb running out of bullets. He still manages to survive for a time, but Flusher will finish him off. 2 versus 3 now. Man advantage for FaZe. The 2 men in CT spawn, and one coming in from short. They've got the range to shut things down here. The bomb hasn't been planted yet, but there's still time. But that short player is going to be a problem. Olofmeister trying to harass the CT players, but he's got 2 to find, and he's exposed to short as well. Down goes 2, jumping frag, and a headshot no less to take down Kiyoshima. And now Jakim finds himself alone. Bomb getting planted. Default. Crossfire coming in for the T's. Flusher just needs to hide now, as Olofmeister can cover the angle for him. All he needs to say is left or right. Picking up the Glock now, running out of bullets. Jakim trying to go for it, trying to get a 1v1. Finds it. Olofmeister well out of position. And that's going to be an impossible defuse coming in. Trying to bait Olofmeister to peek. But Olofmeister, somewhat of a non-believer. Coming in now. Instant headshots from Olofmeister. The round goes to Fnatic.
Will get wiped out. It's just 1 man left. Kiyoshima, and not even he can stand against Fnatic.